That's so sweet. Welcome back. What is up? Welcome back for another reaction. Well, we are actually doing the documentary for Konami, and I don't know much about Konami, so I am very, very curious to understand her and this documentary. So, as I said in previous videos, I'm going through all the documentaries, one a week, to go and get an understanding of these ladies. And I was told, please do not put the subtitles on. I didn't know this is an English thing, to be honest. But that is what we are doing here, doing today. I hope you guys watched the previous reaction, which would have dropped a few minutes or an hour or half an hour before this one, with regards to Thrill. Are you guys ready? Ginger T is going to learn about Konami. Let's go. Breaking new game.
Welcome to Kanagawa Prefecture in the Tokyo area, a mixture of heavily urbanized areas, farmlands, and mountains, punctuated by the tourist destinations of Kamakura, Enoshima, and Hakone. Its capital, Yokohama, is the second biggest city in Japan and a port city, well known all over the world. Kanami was born in this prefecture near Yokohama on September 28th, being the youngest child of her family with an older brother and sister. As both of her siblings were already learning piano, Konami's mother asked her to learn piano as well. But she also liked to borrow and play with her brother's airsoft gun. Her parents wanted Konami to try various activities like ballet, calligraphy, and English, to name a few. Over the years, Konami continued to learn piano as she has a natural talent for it and really loves playing. A passion that she shared multiple times on social media.
That's beautiful.
Konami confessed that from her childhood to her junior high school years, she only listened to classical music and was very influenced by Chopin. Konami plays piano for the introduction of the song Start Over. She also performed the introduction of Daydreaming on piano live multiple times. In her interviews, Konami describes herself as tenin in Japanese, which is translated as natural funny man. Tenin literally means nature or natural. The word has been shortened from tenin bokeh. In Japan, there is a traditional comedy act known as manzai, where the humor comes from the interaction between a straight man and a funny man, not unlike the double act comedy in the West with Laurel and Hardy, for example, or Abbott and Costello. The funny man being the comic character as opposed to the straight man in this comedy duo.
メンバークイズ出題してくれるのは誰だっぽ？あいよみーちゃん。またからみ。どうぞ。じゃあみーちゃんクイズ教えてっぽ。
はい、私の野望についてです。一つがさいちゃんと結婚すること、そしてもう一つは何でしょうか？
待って、さらっと野望がね、さいちゃんと結婚することってさらっと言ったっぽね。
さて、
さあ、みんちょのマイブームは何ですかっぽ？
はい、みんちょのマイブームは、ミサしか見れないインスタのアカウントをやってるんですけど、自分がミサしか見れないからフォロワーもミサしかいない。そのアカウントなんで？それで5 ねってコメント LINE でやれ LINE でやれ
どうしてインスタに作ったっぽ
こうやってね、ご飯作ったの並んでいくじゃん、でそれでちゃんと手料理を作るっていうモチベーションを上げるためにやっております素敵なマイブームだね
That's okay. I need to find that
なんでミサ
Instagram.
一人なんだぽミサが先生なの
ミサはね偉いねって褒めてくれる
褒めてくれるからミサを選んだ
あ、なるほどね
絶対ミサちゃんだったらいいねってしてくれるからってことはいはいでそれをさあちゃんには見せないの
見てくれるあ
ミサだけどじゃあミサちゃんこれからも頑張ってください
全員いいねしてるから
全員いいね
In Kanami's case, her funny talk is not deliberate, but natural. It's like that friend you have who is smart, but naturally strange in a funny way, if that makes sense.
ありがとうございました。
面接じゃないんですよ本当に
SAIKI and MIKU talked about Konami during an episode of the radio show BAND-MAID Nippon.
まずはじゃあギターのかなみちゃん
はい
かなみちゃんもねちょっと
なんで
とても不思議な感じなんですよなんだろう小鳩が多分一番バンドメイドでやばいって
思われ
てるんですけどかなみちゃんもなかなかだと小鳩は思う
それは同感です、
ね同感でしょ
なんかねかなみちゃんはあれなんだよね二面性があるっていう
そうだっぽね
言い方していいの
なんか普段は本当にふわふわしててすごくなんだろうほんわかしたねお嬢様みたいな
お姫様みたい
あそうだっぽね
おとぎの国のお姫様みたいな
眠ってそう
あそう眠り姫っぽいなんか
お
おしとやかなお姫様って感じなんですけど
なんか小鳥たちとかと遊んでそうなイメージだ森の中で
There was also a moment during the US tour in 2022 where Konami introduced herself for the second time when the crowd was calling her name. In senior high school, Konami joined a popular music club as a keyboardist, but started to learn guitar a few months later after watching a senior classmate play. Konami wanted to play guitar to look cool in the eyes of the other girls. And it worked.
ギターを弾いてるかなみ先輩ってかっこいいよねって言ってもらえるようになって、それが気持ちよくてずっとギターを弾いてました。
This is the beginning of Konami's journey as a guitarist. She started to learn the basics by herself without any knowledge or even a band to practice with. At one point, a third-year senior who taught her guitar asked Konami to join his band composed of classmates. The members gave Konami songs to learn from bands like Kiss, Metallica, and Deep Purple.
Oh, wow.
But the first song she had to learn was However by Glay. As she was covering more and more songs from Western hard rock bands, Konami had so much fun that she decided to create her own one-person band, filling all the roles herself. Konami was not really into the idea of joining as a band, as it's difficult to find one where all the members have the same level of motivation and the same ambitions. This is why Konami started to learn programming and write her own songs so she wouldn't have to rely on a band. Konami wanted to enroll in a university of music, but she finally followed her parents' wishes and went to a regular university, where she studied economics and management to learn how to promote herself as a professional musician. Even though she was still a student, Konami worked hard to polish her skills and find her way through the music industry. She built a soundproof room and took singing lessons, even though she didn't really like to sing. Konami also posted a lot of covers on YouTube and Nico Nico, Until one day, someone finally contacted her. Konami's hard work paid off as she was contacted to join a female rock band.
ミッチョを最初に見つけて、ね、で見つけてもらって声かけてもらって、
どこで見つけるの？
ネットで動画をやっぱ弾いてみたみたいな上げてて、そこからで私がもともとはシンガーソングライターを弾き語りでこう歌いますみたいなやってたんですけど、バンドじゃなくて。
She met with the management who explained the concept and played songs made for the band. For the maid outfits, Konami had already performed in one during a school culture festival, so it was not a problem for her as she really liked the concept. As for the songs, she found that they were cool, so she immediately said yes. Plus, she always wanted to be a lead guitarist and work with a female lead singer without having to sing. From this moment, Konami was the first member to join BAND-MAID.
Oh wow.
At the beginning, the songs performed by BAND-MAID were sent by external songwriters and selected by the members. After listening to the A-side of BAND-MAID's first single called Ai to Jonetsu no Matadoru, we can imagine that Konami mentioned her love for Santana, a famous Mexican guitarist, singer, and songwriter.
I like it.
She found Santana thanks to her father's vinyl collection, as he listened mostly to rock from the 70s and the 80s. Konami was still a novice in songwriting, but she continued to submit her songs anyway. Although it was really hard for her to keep writing all those songs that were never approved. Thankfully, Konami had the support of SAIKI, who encouraged her to continue to write more and more. While performing the songs provided by the songwriters, Konami kept on learning and improving until her determination was finally rewarded when, 2 years after their formation, the first ever song written and arranged by BAND-MAID was released. Konami is the kind of person who has to compose all the time. She loves to create new songs and takes requests from the other members when they have an idea. It's even easier for Konami this way as she doesn't have to start from scratch. When she does, Konami uses a riff or a melody, writes around it, and sends each part to each member, starting with Misa. There are not a lot of directions for Misa to follow except when Konami wants her to slap or stand out during a specific part of the song. Misa, being a very fast worker, gets her response to Konami quickly, which means then Konami can start programming the drums for Akane. At first, Konami received a lot of feedback from Akane about the drums being impossible or requiring 5 arms, but with time, she improved her programming and wrote difficult but playable drums with the help of Akane. Let's take Black Hole, for example.
でもあそこは最初もっと難しかったんです。これは無理って言われて代わりに出してもらった別パターンを採用してます。辛口とか地獄とか名付けられたパターンも送ってもらったんですけど、確か地獄っていうパターンになったんだと思います。
Konami wanted Black Hole to be the fastest song possible, but also chaotic, which makes it even harder for Akane. With Akane's drums locked in, Konami can add the guitars and work with SAIKI on the lead vocals. The first demo of a song is actually recorded on a piano by Konami with her voice as the demo for the vocals, so the song might change completely when SAIKI's voice is added. A part of this process was featured in the BAND-MAID US Tour 2022 documentary, where we can see Konami presenting her idea for Memorable to SAIKI.
La 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 la
For backing vocals, Konami proposes some of them, Miku and SAIKI also propose some others, and finally, their vocal director sometimes gives advice during the recording sessions. The rhythm guitar is something Konami adds at the end of her writing process. When Miku has to sing, her part is, of course, simplified, but Konami doesn't think much about this when composing. Talking about Miku, Konami's way of writing is totally different when she writes a song for Miku, like Sayanakadori. Even though Konami adopts her writing to Miku's voice, she wants Miku to grow as a singer, so she is always trying to challenge her.
この最後は変えてほしいって小鳩に言われたので、ちょっと成長の意味も込めて変えたら、最初高くて出るかわかんないって言われちゃって、頑張れって。
Konami has had a lot of different guitars over the years. She has used a Flying V, a Les Paul, and Strat-style guitars. Her first collaboration was with a Dictone, when Konami was officially endorsed by the brand on May 21st, 2016. Konami even had her own signature model, the Dictone Modern Series 2.8 Signature, in 2 colors, red and green. But there is one brand that we are used to seeing Konami with for a few years now. Paul Reed Smith Guitars, or PRS. At the beginning of 2017, Konami switched from a Dictone to PRS, which was not leaving her previous endorser in good terms with BAND-MAID's management, who was accused of forcing Konami to switch to PRS guitars. For the release of their first major album called Just Bring It, BAND-MAID recorded the music video of Don't You Tell Me, where we can see Konami playing with a brand new PRS 408 Fire Red Burst, borrowed from a guitarist amongst BAND-MAID staff. One thing for sure, Konami fell in love with PRS guitars.
もうファーストタッチで、うわ弾きやすい、手に吸い付くってなって、で、音的にも特徴的なサウンドじゃないですか。私は特徴が欲しかったんですよね、バンドメイドに。 ただ PRS ってしっかり弾かないとちゃんと鳴らないギターなので、今でも結構苦戦してるところがあるんですけど、でもこの PRS を使いこなせるようになったらきっとどのギターでも使いこなせると思ったので PRS にしました。これだとなりました。直感だったと思います。音も弾き心地もこれがいい、でもしっかり弾かないと音が鳴らないみたいな、難しいけどでもこれっていう感じでした。
Mcho comes from her username from the time she posted videos online, which was KANAMI. Incho is a suffix to give a cute feel to a name that usually ended with a vowel I. This is how Konami chose the nickname KANAMI, then shortened into Mcho. It has been mentioned multiple times by the members that Konami has a switch when she is playing guitar.
ライブお給仕の時にギターを持ってこうお給仕に臨むと、なんだかこう人格が変わるというか、少しオラオラ系になるみたいで、
急に変わって、すごいこうやってきました。マ
ジで？
この金見がギター持ってこうやってやってきますから。
急に小鳩のマイク奪ってちょっと話したりとかする時とかもあって。小鳩メンバーたちもすごいびっくりしちゃうみたいな時があります。
身内もびっくりするぐらいなんだ。
でも打ち合わせとか全くなしで、い
つ出てくるかもわからない。その時はなんかトランス状態みたいな感じっぽくて、私何やってたっていうのがあって、今日はねシンバルをかかと落とししてたみたいな。
This moment can be seen when the camera is on Konami right after a short pose. Konami enters in Mcho mode to focus on her music. Sometimes, Mcho becomes out of control, and it looks like this.
Wow! Sai-chan.
ミンチョはじゃあ最初にサイちゃんに会った時の印象、ミンチョは
記憶あるとこからでいいよ。
記憶あるところから
今記憶ないかもしれないからと
記憶があるところだとぶっちゃけるとあーちゃんが最初にサイちゃんサイちゃんのことを先にあーちゃんが会ってたから、多分かなみは嫌いなタイプの人だと思うって言われてた。
あったね。
結構それ言ってたのね最初。
そうだからすごいビクビクしながら会ってあこの人かみたいな。でも話したらあれ普通に話せるってなってどっちだってなって。
Since Konami met with SAIKI, she can't stop showing how much she loves and admires her. It started with the first music video of Don't You Tell Me, where the personality of each member is highlighted for the first time. Since then, she's always showing her support to SAIKI during live performances.
私はすごくボーカルの最近のことが大好きなので、はい一緒にアコースティックでこうできて。いいんだよそんなこと言わなくて。
Oh, Sherry, man, later.
It's so cute.
素敵でしょ。素敵。はい。
Oh, I love that outfit.
素敵です。サイちゃんとっても素敵です。ありがとう。
It's been something used by the members for years during MCs. Sometimes, those moments are very sweet.
That's so cute!
And sometimes, it gives us a memorable moment.
KANAMI is Japanese hentai.
SAIKI also likes to play this card with Konami during songs for some funny stage interactions. One thing for sure, with these two on stage, you can expect a lot of emotions coming through their performance as they adore those special moments with just the two of them. Music has been a part of Konami's life since her childhood, and even if her passion for the guitar started late, Konami worked hard to master the instrument, songwriting, and song production. Since that moment, every decision she made helped shape the passionate guitarist that we know today. Always impressive when she's on stage with her ability to convey emotions through her guitar, Konami has moved a lot of fans over the years. From a try-it-all to a do-it-all, Konami always had the ambitions to break through the music industry. And by joining BAND-MAID, she was able to improve her play, learn from professional songwriters, and pursue her dream. Thanks to her BAND-MAID support, Konami continued to write song after song until they were approved by the management. And since 2016, she is the genius who writes BAND-MAID's music. Improving and evolving song after song, exploring new territories, challenging her bandmates and herself by making songs that sound good instead of being just easy to play.
でもとにかく音楽には一生関わっていたいなっていうメンバーたちなんですよ。一人一人が。だからそれこそこれから10年後にどうなっているかは正直わからないし、5年後だって見当もつかないんですけど、音楽では絶対つながっていたいって思うメンバーたちですね。もうこのバンド、このメンバーが大好きすぎて、このメンバーと離れるのが絶対嫌だって思うんです。この先も少し立ち止まるような時が来るかもしれないですけど、このメンバーたちに囲まれているからこそ自分は続けられているというか、続けることを目的に続けてきたわけじゃなくて、本当に気づいたら続けられていたっていう感じで入れているのは今のメンバーだからなんだなって思います。
Konami's path has never been an easy one, but she managed to keep moving forward, destroying every obstacle in her way. Even when she is tired to the point of where she can't barely stand, Konami will always give everything on stage with the biggest smile. She is a mixture of passion, energy, and joy, who is and always will be full of surprises. Konami, the genius composer.
Wow. to stop it there. I didn't even realize half an hour was over. That is so interesting. Okay, so her parents wanted her to go into ballet and girly stuff and all that, and she ended up with a piano, and then she wanted to be in the band and play guitar. She wanted to look cool, and it worked, and she was doing covers for, I would say, Western rock music. And then Miku found her on the internet because she would post her stuff there. I need to go look up these ladies on Instagram or something. I need to go and see if they've got Instagram accounts. I'm sure if I go onto their page on YouTube, there might be links to Instagram and stuff like that. I would really love to know, because the fact that she mentioned in here, or it was mentioned in here, that she used to post, I don't know if it's used to or still do, like cooking things. I would love to see that, because ever since finding K-pop, okay, I hated to cook. I hate cooking. I absolutely hated it. I was like, cooking is not for me. And then finding K-pop, and then finding Asian cuisine, I was like, no. I've got a newfound love for cooking, and it's mostly Asian food. So I would love to go and see what she actually, if she does post things like that. Because I know, like, on my personal private, not on Ginger Tea Instagram, but on my personal private Instagram, a lot of the things that I follow is cooking related. I absolutely love the food. But that was so interesting. And then, the relationship between her and SAIKI actually got me a bit emotional. It's pure, it's love, you can see it, and it is so nice. Oh gosh, that is really nice. It must be nice to have a relationship like that. But that was so interesting. But I didn't know that. So she composes all the songs for BAND-MAID? Like, still now, today? Like, for how many years? Didn't know that. But I know you guys are going to tell me in the comments, because you guys are just fabulous like that. But yes, that was the documentary for Konami, which is the guitarist. I'm getting to know these girls little by little. I cannot wait for the rest. I cannot wait. So I just want to see, because what is next? Next is Akane. Is it Akane? Akane? Akani? Akane? I don't wanna know. Like, in the sense of, I don't want to open the documentary before the time to go and hear how it's pronounced. And she is the drummer. I can't wait. And Misa is the bass guitarist. And then we have the 3 MIKU ones. So, guys, last week I looked at SAIKI's documentary, and I looked at the latest song that came out. The name slips me now. Sorry, there's a lot going on in my mind. Now, today I looked at the documentary for Konami, and I looked at Throw. So, with Akane, or Akani, or I don't know exactly how you pronounce it, what music video or live performance should I record to be released on the same day as that one, as her documentary? What about a solo drum? You guys did give me some songs. Wait. You all said that if I want to look at good drum solos, I must go look at Freedom Live at Honkai? Honkai? Anyway, Freedom Live Honkai Live, Shambles Live. Is that the best ones to look at? I think that's the only ones, yeah, that were given to me. So, I need one. Freedom is number 1, Honkai is number 2, Shambles is number 3. Which would be the best one to demonstrate Akani's solo drum something? Come tell me. Anyway, guys, that'll be all for this reaction. If you'd like to buy me coffee or a cold drink or a chocolate, the PayPal link is in the description. Also, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, you can find me on Instagram. You can even send me an email. If you go onto the About section of my channel, you will find my Ginger Tea email address, or Gmail address there, that you can send me things as well if you would like. Otherwise, I can't wait for next week. Guys, may you have an amazing day further. I will see you guys in a week's time, but probably I will still chat to y'all during the week. Anyway, guys, may you have an amazing day further. Much love to all. Bye.